What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. That was such an annoying noise. Why do I make noises sometimes randomly in the beginning of the video? Because I don't know how else to begin the video. So sometimes we need to start off with a little weird sound. Listening to Jethro, Tull, we're moving on to the next track here on the album A, released 1980. That's going to be Working John, Working Joe. So let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll talk about it after. Here we go, guys.
Good tales begin. I was taught to hold out my hands. And for my pay I worked an honest day and took what pittance I could win.
I love the rhythm.
I'm a working job.
Bass enter with those back vocals. I wanted more of that.
In a central heated carriage, and I commute 80 miles a day. I put 7 to make it pay. I direct 10 limited companies with seeming consumer expertise to ulcers and the heart disease, a trembling feeling in both knees, and I'm a working Joe. I'm a working Joe, and I'm doing what I know.
These songs are snappy. These songs, like, they put down a groove, courtesy of Craney and everybody, of course, but, like, they put down a groove, they play around with it, and then they hightail it out of there. This is an album, they put it down. And I have to imagine that during the making of this album, I have to imagine that the band were just having so much fun. To me, like, of course, you know, Jethro Tull newbie still, like, knowledge-wise and everything. Yeah, we've listened to some songs, but, you know, I don't really know anything, like, the history of the band and all that stuff. But, like, with Jobson in tow, there has to be this sense of, like, I don't know, renewal and, like, energy. There has to be something new to the band that's given that energy. And I love Jobson's synth in here, the fat back end, but also the little bit, those synth lines that he gets, and then the break, where he really gets to play around in there, of course, with everyone else. But it's really Jobson's section, and I would have loved to have had that moment expanded just a little bit. Like, give me just a little bit more, and that would have been great. Like, they return to the break, and most of the instruments are gone besides Ian singing. Like, okay, that's fine. But, like, if they would have, like, doubled that, ooh, that would have been, I've been very fine with that. Very fine. What else? I mean, I'm really struck by Jobson. I can't help but mention his name. I really like the bass line too, as well as how strongly it came in on the second verse. It came in a lot deeper. The notes rolled and sustained a little bit harder and heavier. And I like how that gave a little bit more urgency and back thickness to the music at that point. Singing is great. The movement's great. They take what could be considered a more streamlined direction, but they still kind of, in my opinion, prog things up. Not in a fancy way, but, like, you know, they add a few more spaces to the bars, you know, or they make the break go on just a little bit longer. Like, you know, little things like that. This is cool. It was great to listen to. I'm enjoying myself. When I was a young man, I was taught to hold out my hand. And for my pay, I worked an honest day and took what pittance I could win. Now I'm a working John and I'm a working Joe, and I'm doing what I know. Forgotten the economy, Big Brother watches over me, and the state protects and feeds me and my conscience never leaves me, and I'm loyal to the unions who protect me at all levels. Now as I grew, the winds of fortune blew, the bank smiled down upon me, and mortgage to the hilts I threw. The breeze of caution behind me, now I'm a working John and working Joe. He's just working, doing his thing, making his money. Now he owns a horseless carriage, it's central heated garage. I commute 80 miles a day, up to 7 to make it pay. I direct 10 limited companies with seeming consummate expertise, 2 ulcers and a heart disease, a trembling feeling in both knees. The moral of this is he's overworking himself to perhaps get the finer things in life, even though at this point he's attained those finer things and he continues to work and work and work. I'm a working John, I'm a working Joe. The state protects me and feeds me, and my conscience never leaves me. No, that's true until you work yourself to death. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I'll see you all then, guys. Bye.